edition of Keep the Lights On. Yay. And we are here at the beautiful Village Home. And if you haven't been into this shop, you have to come. So they actually owned a shop in what's now the Sanctuary and went away for a few years and are we're grateful that they're back. And we are so excited to have them because this is really something that we didn't have much of here in the village, and now that you're back, look at all this beautiful furniture.
It's a lot of fun. So with our furniture and accessories, you can buy off the floor or we can order, and a lot of our things have designer options, so they have finished fabric, sizes. So when you come in, or if you're looking online, you can, if you have questions, if you find something that's just not quite for your setting, quite right, you can ask somebody, whoever's working here, if it has options, because most things do.
So Suzanne and her husband Dion are the ones that own this, and we're going to stay socially distanced today because there's plenty of space in here to do that, but we want you to see all of the big pieces so that you can really see what they have. So they have chairs, they have lots of accessories, but they have some really fantastic larger pieces for your home as well. So if you're looking for a really cool table, which this is so cool. It looks rustic. It really has that wonderful rustic feel.
Yeah, it's reclaimed wood, and I believe it's a 60-inch table. It might be 54 or 60, and then it has a wrought iron barrel base to it, which is really cool. And I love these tables. I never get tired of the wood because you know what? You can't hurt it. You just can't. If it gets scarred up, if it gets a water ring, it blends in, it's distressed, and it's pretty. It just adds to the patina, and over time, it's going to look really awesome.
And then you have it paired with some really cool chairs. Is this what you would put around this?
I would, yeah. Yeah. So I love the element of surprise, and I don't like it to be like over the top, but just like these blend in with the colors of the wood as well, so that's very subtle. Nice detail on the chairs with the nail heads as well, a little more ornate. We only have 4 of them with this table, and then we did 2 of the host chairs, which give us a animal sort of tribal print, but goes also with the rustic wood. So I think it's a nice combination for any room, any house, and if you want an updated look, it is mixing some materials and some elements together.
And these chairs are $6.95 each. And I don't know how much the table is. Sorry.
Yeah, let me look at the table. So we have, the table is, here it is down here. So it is $24.95. It is 30% off. So we sell at 20 to 30% off every day. The chairs are 20% off of the $6.95, but starting now with the Facebook Live, we are doing adding an additional 10% off sales. Yay! Yay. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So contact us on Facebook, and if there's anything you see that you like or have any questions, let us know. And if you question the pricing, just let us know. Yeah.
So we'll start with this. What's your phone number?
It is 317-973-5252.
And if they want to find you on Facebook, they find you under what?
Village Home, Zionsville.
And do you have a website?
I do not have a website. Okay. I'm on Instagram as Village Home, Zionsville, and you can email me, villagehomezionsville@gmail.com.
Perfect. So if you need to contact us, while we're live, you can actually send a message. We have Rachel filming, and we have Emily monitoring the messages. So you can message us, and if you want to see something up close, if you want to get dimensions, Suzanne is actually carrying around a tape measure so we can give you dimensions, but we'll try to make sure we give you pricing and all of that while we walk around this beautiful shop. So let's see some other pieces.
Okay.
This is a neat bed.
Yeah, so this is a really nice bed. It comes in a different finish as well, a charcoal gray and then the natural linen. So it comes in different sizes. Excuse me, let me walk past you and grab this over here. So this is the queen, and it sells at $22.50 minus 30%, minus 10% today. So it's really fabulous. I'll tell you the height of it. The headboard is 56 inches high. which is nice for any size room with the high ceilings because it gets your bed up just a little higher, and it's easier to find nightstands. You've got more options available for having higher a chest or a table or anything like that with a higher headboard. But yeah, it comes in 2 different finishes.
And I seem to see a lot of kind of mixed pieces anymore. It's not always a bedroom suit.
Right.
It's actually pieces that are kind of unique to the personality.
So when we're doing interior design, we always want to make sure the focus is on the customer and reflect who they are and what they like. Your house should look like you. When your friends and family walk in, they should say, "Oh, this is you," instead of saying, "Oh, it looks like Suzanne did that." So we mix things in, tables for nightstands, or even a pedestal table is really nice. Just unique pieces to add to the setting and make it unique for you.
I love this.
Yeah, so this is the only antique piece I have in here.
Oh.
And I actually, it was in a house that we had restored. It's too beautiful to give away, to throw away. It is a decorative crafts. It is probably 40 years old from what we gathered with searching with decorative crafts. We still sell decorative crafts. They have fabulous stuff. I mean, the weight of this is incredible. It is such a gorgeous chandelier. Yeah.
Well, so, I love it because so many looks that are authentically vintage, you see come back around, and this looks like something that would be a contemporary piece,
right.
Which I love that.
So to add this in a very contemporary room would be a nice little twist, and it has a lot of sparkle and flash without being over the top and too crystally. It's a gorgeous piece. So that being said, we do not sell antiques. Everything in here is new or reproduction copy, but that is the only piece. I just think it's fabulous.
It is.
To go in it has to have a special home.
Yeah. So everything from big pieces to accent pieces, lamps.
Yeah, this is a nice hammered metal lamp with a marble base. Really cute. It is $396, and then it's 20% off, and take another 10% off. So it is 30 inches tall. Very nice, a nice little natural linen shade with it as well.
So what if someone came in and they were like, "Suzanne, I love all this. I don't know how to do this. How do I make my house look cool?" What can they do? Can you help with that?
Absolutely. So our interior design services are available. We do anything from one room to a full house from the ground up. We also, we've been in this business so long that we sell, flooring as well, which we don't, advertise so much, but we sell flooring, lighting. We can handle just about anything. So it is full service interior design. So we're not just picking your paint color for you. We can do it all. And it's nice to be able to offer clients a greater discount because we can buy directly from the manufacturer, the factory, or whatever. And that's always helped us along the way because we have a retail space.
And you do homes. Do you also do corporate?
We do. Yes, we do commercial as well.
Okay. Well, good to know, because a lot of these pieces look like they would probably kind of flow both ways.
Right. Yeah. Sure. And most people now want their offices to look a little more of a comfortable setting, sophisticated but yet comfortable. So a lot of residential pieces are being used. Yeah.
I love this whitewash look behind you.
Isn't this pretty? So this is it's a 4-drawer chest. Once again, reclaimed wood, but it has a nice chalking in it. It keeps it light, more of instead of a stained or a darker or waxed reclaim. So it's just got a nice apothecary look to it. So these chests are $12.60, and then they're 30% off, and then another 10% off. They're cute. These could be nightstands. These could be at the end of a sofa. You could put one in a bathroom. Lots of uses for it.
I love this chair too because it already has that very worn, broken in look.
Right, sure. I mean, these look like they have been worn and used for a long time, and they're new. But it's our caramel leather. And the club chair is $23.55, 30% off, and then another 10. Very comfortable. We have the pair, but that price is each. You could buy one if you wanted. But nice, and it has a little bit of the nail heads on the side, the brass nail heads, so you get kind of that old cigar leather look to it.
And I love blue. Seems to be it kind of transcends so many different looks that are in homes.
Right.
I see these colors, they've lasted for years. They're still in.
Right, they are. And you can see like a new twist on the blue is a little more washed out with some abstract. Then you get your traditional blue and white. It mixes well. It's always crisp and fresh and very cheerful.
And it looks great with natural wood.
It does. It really stands out. And blues are, as you see, our wall is blue, but there's so many different tones of blue, and they all go nicely together. So it gives the room more depth. And it's just a fresh feeling, a fresh look.
And even if you've had a certain color palette in your home for a while, you can freshen it up with some new accent pieces without having to redo a whole room.
Absolutely. So you can add some more color, bright colored lamps or some pillows, a rug, but bring in some fresher colors, blue, some of that lighter green, yellower green, and mustard colored, which is really pretty.
Yeah. So this table, it seems like people love long dining tables.
Right.
That's been in for a long time.
So it's 84 inches by 40. So the depth is a little bit deeper. It's nice because it sits 6 comfortably. You could add more chairs to this, as you can see. And or pull up, if you've got extra people, one-off kind of thing. I love this table because it has a really kind of modern base to it. A modern farmhouse, I should say. I don't know if you can see that down there, but it's
that's pretty.
It's all the gray wash, but it's really pretty.
That's a really sturdy base too. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And these are fun chairs because these have just a little nail head, almost like a tack. To me, it reminds me of a men's suit, like a garment.
Yeah.
And then just tacking around it. So I think they're really pretty, and they have it's not a heavier look with a big nail head, so I just think that it's a newer look on a menswear look.
And these chairs, these kind of have that modern but throwback style, but kind of modern linen and wash on the wood.
You're absolutely right. So it has that retro look, the style to it. And with the ribbed upholstery in the linen fabric, it gives it a new look for today. So these chairs are $12.45 a piece, minus 30, minus 10. They're very pretty. They've got kind of the reclaimed wood for the arms in a natural darker stain.
Well, and that ribbed look, that reminds me of like race car seats.
I know, it does, yeah. And these are really comfortable. For men and women alike, these chairs fit well for a lot of people. So these are pretty popular, I have to say.
Well, and I love the mixing of looks because in here you have some very polished, more modern lines mixed in with some more classic lines, which that's kind of a fun juxtaposition.
This lamp is one of my favorite pieces in here because it has the, the lucite legs on it with a little bit of the brass glass, or gold tone, I should say. It's $717, 20% off of that, and then 10% off of that. A little more modern, like you said, but it kind of goes away in the room. You can put it anywhere with a lot of different things and it'll give you great light, but it's not very, it's not making a huge statement.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pieces.
That's neat. I actually didn't even realize those were lucite legs till you said that. I actually thought that they were like polished and they were silver. Until you said that. And I'm like, oh, wow, that is neat.
I know. And then they have the gold on the bottom as well.
So in a big sectional.
Big sectionals. These are so popular.
Oh, yeah.
Very deep sofa. So it's about 40 inches. Let me walk over here and I'll give you the measurement. So it might be like 44. 46 inches deep.
Wow.
Add the ottoman. This can move down the sofa, so you can make a chaise lounge wherever you need to. I think this one also comes in a gray linen as well. But this sofa is $49.90 minus 30 minus 10. So you can't beat that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sofa for that.
That's a lot of sofa.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece. I've had people buy these for bonus rooms and extra spare bedrooms where they're not always using it for a bedroom. But when you take these pillows off, you've got the depth, or the width, I should say, of a twin bed.
Yeah, you sure do.
You can sleep people on this.
Well, and you could almost put one
Yeah.
here and one there.
I know.
So, whenever you have Christmas at your house, you've got room for everybody.
Yeah, you do.
No more air mattress. Everyone will be thrilled.
For sure.
I just happened to put my hand down on this. This is so soft.
Right. So this is called the cashmere sofa, although it's not cashmere. But it has a very soft fabric on it, the gray cashmere. So funny thing is, this sofa is featured on The Bachelor this year.
Oh.
This season. Yeah, not the pillows, because those are what we put on here, but the sofa and chair. I thought that was funny. Yeah. So.
Well, I was going to make a joke about people smooching on your couch, but
just watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, that's right. You can make up your own fun little narrative to go along with that, and just enjoy your couch however you want. I love the chevron style.
Yes, that's
on
cute.
that.
So
is this like a buffet?
It is. Well, it can be.
Uh-huh.
It is a buffet. It is just a console. You could put a TV above it. You could put it in a bedroom for just storage space with folded clothes. Very nice. Kind of, let's see, the gray wash, 53 inches long, and it is 38 and a half inches tall. Very nice, versatile piece. Can go in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
nice
pretty.
hardware on it.
Well, and I really have to talk about this over here. So is it a table? Is it a bench? Is it a table bench?
It's a table bench ottoman. Okay. So yeah, you were right. So it's just a lot of fun. Makes a statement in the room. You do have the wood under here where you could use it for books or whatever. It's just a fun piece.
It is so fun.
You can't take it seriously.
No, and that's what I love about it. It is just, it looks like it would just be delicious in a really fun closet.
Right, exactly. It would be. So if you want to put this in your closet and put your nice little shoes on with it every day, it's perfect. So it has the chrome base to it, the distressed wood, and then the fur.
That's fun.
And then you could have the pillows that match.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's like hugging a Yeti.
And you don't have to feed it.
Yep, that's right. Okay, barrel chairs.
Barrel chairs, very popular once again. Some of them rock, some of them have the gliders. These are just the swivel. These come in different fabrics, obviously, and great size for any kind of room. You know, these have a little bit higher back than the traditional swivel. Mm-hmm. It's the newer look, and they sit really nice. I just love the fact that there's swivels. I mean, you can use this in a lot of rooms where you have a fireplace here and a TV there, and people don't know what to do. Like, where do I set my furniture? Well, if you have some swivel chairs, you can set the room up so much easier. So these are really nice, and they do come in a lot of different sizes now, and some even have, sculpted arms with higher backs. So there's a lot of swivel and tub chairs out there now.
And it seems like that's a style that has been around for a long time. I mean, you kind of see that that look kind of mixed in with, a more polished, more modern look. But it still has that kind of mid-century modern feel, which I love. It does, yeah.
It really does. And it fits well when you sit in it because it curves to your back and your arm and shoulders. So it's got a nice feel to it when you sit. But yeah, they're very popular right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were talking about nail head detail. It seems like this never goes out of style.
Never. Mm-mm.
And it's such a classic look, but then over here you have another piece that's in turquoise with nail head detail, and that's definitely not your normal color. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, that's our little Moroccan footstool, which is it's a storage stool. You can take the lid off and store things in it. It's a cute little piece. And this chair you were looking at is a recliner. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We have this great line for recliners, and there's all different styles, all different fabrics. It's hard to tell they're recliners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we sell a lot of these. They're great for a room that you just wouldn't put a recliner in, but it might be your only great room or something, and you want to recline when you're watching TV. So it's a really nice line for us to have.
Well, that's not your grandma's recliner.
It is not. No.
It's a very tailored, classic.
There's some very pretty, more of a straight back, wing back recliner in this line that has a blue and steel linen. I mean, just really pretty. They have great stuff.
So this you can order in all different types of fabrics and colors.
And different styles.
Yeah.
We've had more on the floor. This is the only one we have right now because they sell.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out something that's right behind Rachel is this yellow chair. So before we went live, we were talking about this fantastic yellow chair because it's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Well, if you really want to know, it's fantastic. So this chair has a nice like brushed velvet on it. And it is not your grandma's Harvest Gold. It is mustard. It's beautiful, and it's called New Gold. It is $16.75. It is 30% off, and then take another 10. So sits well. Has the reclaimed wood gray wash frame. Just a really neat look. Nice accent for any room. In front of a fireplace in a bedroom. Add a cute little pillow.
That is a cute pillow.
Yeah. So one of the things I want to tell you though before we get too far in is we do have our own line of upholstered furniture. So this sectional, that linen sofa over there is from our private label. And it is all 8-way hands hide. It has a spring down wrap already built into the pricing. And we've sold this line for many years, and it's made in North Carolina.
Okay, you just said things that I don't know what they mean.
Okay, so
so for those of us that don't know,
if you go to any furniture store and they say, "Oh, you like that sofa? You like the way the cushion feels?" Well, that's an upcharge. So what it is it has a foam cushion, but over the foam is down feathers and a wrap, and fabric and wrap. And so you have that nice little feel, softer feel, but when you stand up, it pops right back up. You don't have to fluff it. And, you know, we do suggest that people turn their cushions after they use them for a while, but it's not because it's going to stay down. If you have a down sofa, you're always fluffing up pillows. So ours has it built into the price. It is not an upcharge. So when you come in, the price is the price. And you can change fabrics. We sell a ton of the sectionals. They're great. So you could probably sit 4 people comfortably, 5 if you each wanted to take a cushion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have great fabrics. They're all pretty neutral. We do have some accent fabrics that you can get for pillows with it. So this sofa with our pricing is $5,900 minus 30 minus 10 for a sectional sofa.
I love this, and this is almost like a tweed.
It is. It's like a herringbone tweed. Yeah, it's really nice. It goes with anything.
Like fluffy pillows.
Like fluffy pillows.
And these are monster fluffy pillows.
I
love
right?
them.
They are monster fluffy pillows.
Yeah.
So we also have, in our line, we have other styles, obviously, and we have them throughout. But just so you know, like when you come in, we can go over fabrics and we'll help you put together if you want to do fabrics, sofas and chairs, and it's a lot of fun. So there's a lot to look at.
Well, and I love the way that you have kind of vignettes set up throughout so that if people kind of want to see how things can be put together,
sure. Right.
It's a great way to get a good visual,
right.
because sometimes it's hard to tell how this is going to look paired with maybe a more modern table or a more classically lined table,
sure.
whatever it might be.
And we try to keep things proportional as well. You know, I would put that table with that sofa absolutely any day of the week. So it's just when we set up our store, we try to give you the idea of you could take this and just put it right in your room. It works. So there's no question about it. So that is part of my husband's decorating detail as well. He's good at that.
Yes, you can tell. Boy, things are beautifully laid out in here. So I love this table over here.
Oh, this table?
Yeah, right. It seems so versatile.
It's very versatile. So this table actually matches that shelf over there.
Oh, yeah.
So they also have a desk in this little collection. They have a beautiful desk, still with the metal and the wood. You could use this as a buffet. You could use this in a family room with a TV above it, a bedroom with a TV. So it does have a lot of uses, even down the hallway, instead of, just as a console. Library, books on it, and I think it has a lot of uses. I really like the top, the wood grain with it, the way it looks like there's planks. So
it almost looks like a big, better version of Butcher Block.
Right, it does. You're right. So I love that with the shelving unit together, and then the desk that they have is really sharp. So
yeah, and I love the shelving unit. It's so tall. That would be able to absolutely hold, just everything.
Right. Yeah, that's a great piece. So I'll tell you how tall that one is. So it is $19.89. It's 30% off, and then another 10. So I'm gonna take it up. So it's 82 inches tall, 16 inches deep, and you're right at 39 inches wide. Yeah, nice piece.
That's really sharp. Those would really work well in kind of a common space, but you don't necessarily have to have them right together for it to work.
Yeah. And this also, this style, whether either piece, can go with a lot of traditional furniture as well. And then it can go with your very modern. So it's just kind of bridges the gap there, very transitional, which is nice.
I love the knob on this piece over here. It almost looks like it locks.
Yeah, it does. It's old hardware that has been refurbished, and this is what this company does. But it's really nice. So it unlocks. Great little piece.
That's neat.
Isn't that fun?
So you had another piece over on the other side that kind of has this, and I noticed it, but this just really stands out,
I love this piece.
And that hardware is just so different.
So we've actually used this piece in kitchens as a pantry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neat.
Very pretty. Something that sits off to the side, but yet, if you're neat and organized, it looks really good.
Well, maybe if you have a beautiful piece, it keeps you neat and organized. Sometimes, you've got to do one to have the other.
That's right. You do.
Well, and I like this. Okay, the patina on this. This is one that you almost have to show, like right up here. The patina on this is so cool, and this is metal.
Right. It's a bronze, and it's pitted. So I love this table. It also comes in the silver, like the aluminum, like the bowls, and same silver. We have a little table in the back that has the silver, but this one I think is just really gorgeous.
It is,
and it still has that mottled look to the finish. So you get different hues to it, but it's really cool.
Yeah, for some reason to me, this looks like it would have come out of something from 100 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
And that it was being repurposed, but it's a new piece.
It is a new piece, right.
Very, very unique. And this is one that would be like a conversation starter because it's really subtle, but it almost has like a copper look to it.
Right,
I mean, it's
it does.
cool.
I know. A lot of people think it's copper. It is bronze, but it does have a copper look to it.
And I love this turquoise color with it.
Isn't it pretty? It just stands out. And I really think because it has the copper hues to it, that it just complements the turquoise so well. But I do like the silver with it, too.
I do, too.
The linen chairs is just a nice little mix to it. Kind of lightens it up instead of getting too heavy with the table. And they have a great look as well with the woven back. Light and airy. And
again, where can they find all of this? Where can they find you on Instagram and Facebook?
Okay, so Facebook, Village Home Zionsville. And then the phone number here is 317-973-5252. And what else? Village Home Zionsville at gmail.com.
Perfect. Well, we want to make sure that you know where you can find all of this. And so if you are here in the village and you want to come see them, you are open now.
Yeah, we are open. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 5. Friday and Saturday, 10 to 4. We're here.
So if someone's looking for a specific look in their home, can they bring you a video? Can they kind of preempt their visit and say, okay, here's my space. What would you do with this?
Right, yeah. So if you bring pictures or if you have an idea of something that, a look that you like, even pages ripped out of a magazine or a certain piece that you have not seen in here, we can resource most things and find them and get them. But if you have just a blank canvas and you know what you don't like or you know what you like, one or the other is half the battle.
Yeah.
And we can start from there. So it's pretty easy.
Well, and how many times, girls never have a Pinterest page full of things for their house.
Never.
How many times do people walk in and say, okay, I found this look on Pinterest?
Oh, it happens all the time. Yeah, which is great. You're doing, a lot of homework before you commit to a style or just trying to figure out what your style is. Pinterest is great for that.
Yeah.
Even house, when you start looking around or put in, like say you have a brick ranch and you don't know what to do with it, just start looking and then we can help you finish it out.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, okay, say you have a brick ranch, sometimes it's nice to pull from a very different look than may have been in there at one time.
Right.
But if you've had that look around for a while, it's easy to get stuck. It's
Absolutely.
easy to get stuck in a look.
Right. Yeah. And that is maybe one of the biggest things that we see with people changing. Like, think outside of the box. Yes, you've had it, and it's worked well for how many years? It doesn't mean it's wrong. No, you're just ready for a new look, ready for some updating. And that's what makes it fun, even to incorporate maybe some of your favorite pieces you've had for years or handed down in the family. And we add a few things to it, and all of a sudden it gives it a new life. So that's always rewarding for us and also the homeowner.
Oh, yeah. Because it gives you like you said, a fresh look in a space that you may already love.
Right.
It just kind of needs a facelift.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, one of my favorite pieces is actually in here because I love the color, and it's crazy distressed, which makes it fantastic because we've talked about distressing. If you nick it, if you kick it, if your kids get into it, oh well.
Heard it.
Just adds to the character.
You have not heard it.
I love this piece.
Yes, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
The color is so pretty. Now that could be your statement piece in a room and be the only thing in your house you have that is blue. Or you could do a room around that. I mean, look at these lovely bar stools. These would go great in there. We've got these chairs over here with a different, a lighter, dustier shade of blue. So, I mean, you could do a room with it or just let that be your statement piece.
And the interesting thing about that piece, only the front is painted that. The rest of the sides are actually natural wood.
Right. Right. So it's just not overkill.
No.
And, if you had this in a dining room as a console or a server, you could still go, traditional or stained wood with it if you wanted, just because this is your accent. The rest is, and this is reclaimed wood as well. And so you could add, a reclaimed wood table to it. You could go with a painted table if you wanted to accent that, bring that color out more. So it has a lot of options, but yeah, look where all the distressing is. You can't hurt it. You hit it
No.
with a vacuum cleaner. You're not going to hurt it.
Nope. You want to shut it with your foot.
That's
Perfect.
right. It works. And that's why the distress pieces are so popular, and they have been for many years. Growing with, you know, a young family or whatever, you can't hurt these pieces, and they're going to look fabulous no matter what. So it's just kind of nice to see that it wasn't just a fad or a trend, because there's so many really cool finishes out there.
Well, and you see pieces like this that are so heavily distressed in a very pulled together, polished room. It's expected.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's I think the fun part of that is everyone thinks that everything has to, you know, kind of be very tidy and neat and pulled together and perfect. And, you know, you add in pieces like this.
Right.
I guess it makes it look like everyone else. It's
Sure.
real life.
It's unique. It's unique, and it's the element of surprise. And if you were to order 2 of these at the same time, they would not be identical. You know, they're just unique pieces. So that's what I love about them. I think these little fish lamps are so cute on top of that with the blue. But anyway, yes, fish lamps. But my favorite piece in here is this little French bench.
Aww.
So it has, you know, the distress finish to it. But it's called the Love Letters bench because it's all the French postmarks, and I think it's just adorable.
Oh, that is cute.
Isn't that cute? So anyway, we also have flamingos.
Yes. So this morning we have flamingos outside with Sherman, because Sherman was here. So in case you missed it, you'll have to check it out. But we shared our time outside visiting with Sherman from Fox 59. And we had the little flamingo friends out here.
Right. They'd be great by a pool at a pool house or on someone's patio. They're just a lot of fun.
And there are a lot of people that love flamingos.
I know.
Just love flamingos because they're fun and, well, they're pink.
Yes,
so who doesn't love a pink animal or a pink bird? I mean,
you can't take it seriously.
No, and you even have flamingo birdhouses.
We do, right?
The flamingo birdhouses are $47.50. And look at this cute guy.
Yeah, isn't he cute?
Yes.
Little boxer.
And look at the little fox. Are they vases?
Yeah, just planters. You can put some little herbs in them and grow. So there are different sizes and different prices, but 27 and then 37, 47, and then 20% off and another 10% off.
Those are precious.
Yeah,
just precious, yeah. Well, and it seems like there's a lot of velvet represented too. You know, you see kind of this velvety texture here.
Yeah,
there's a velvet chair over on the side. What is it with velvet? It has been around forever and remains a constant.
Right, but it's a new velvet, and it has a lower nap to it and wears better. You know how velvet used to get like that flat little shine to it. The newer ones don't. They have a lower nap to them. Newer colors. I love this olive green. I think it's gorgeous with the French gold, and add some, you know, different accents to it. Either a turquoise or even a deep fuchsia color would be really pretty with that. Yeah. And you can do your blacks and grays and keep it neutral. But I just love that sofa. It's one of my favorites as well. I have a lot of favorites.
Well, that's the way it probably should be if you know you're going to be around them all day, every day.
It's fun. We buy what we like, and it's all over the map.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
So as we start to wrap up, tell everyone again where they can find you.
Okay, so if you want to come to the store, we're at 27 East Cedar Street in Zionsville. And if you're looking online, we are on Facebook at Village Home Zionsville. And email is villagehomezionsville@gmail.com. And Instagram is Village Home Zionsville.
And they do special orders. If you're looking for something in particular and you have pictures or a Pinterest page, bring it in so then they can see it, because that's a really easy way for them to help you find just what you're looking for. And if you haven't been into their store, they are open, and they'll be open tomorrow through Saturday.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful shop. Really
We'd be happy
beautiful.
to see you. Come on in.
So thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate your time. And if you have any decor needs, this is your place.
And keep the lights on.
That's right.